Hi, I'm Jack. I'm the District Scout Network Commissioner for Stockport Network. I'm also an Assistant Scout Leader for First Cheadle-Heath Elk Zone in Stockport, Greater Manchester East. Now this is my 60-second scouter.
In what way can rovers serve as a positive influence to society?
So Network Scouts have a very positive outcome on society, especially all the work and skills that we put into scouting. What that means is the skills that people learn in Network Scouting can contribute to jobs and can contribute to further education. So we can get as many Network Scouts as possible out there teaching them skills for life.
So do you think that scouting is still relevant in today's world?
Yes, it is. Especially in the Stockport district, we are growing and scouting is now huge. Most young people within Stockport are now within scouting, so yes, I'd say that it has a very positive outcome.
What is an essential scouting tool?
An essential scouting tool, wow. I'd probably say your voice. I know it's probably not a scouting tool, and getting your voice out there and making yourself known is probably the biggest sort of tool that we can have at scouting. Maybe your trusty pocket knife also.
What is your favourite meal at camp?
My favourite meal at camp? Now, I hate people who always do curry and spaghetti bolognese. If your troop does do spaghetti and bolognese, maybe try and ask them to change that. But my favourite would probably be a double cheeseburger. You can make them, trust me.
What scouting skill have you been using recently in real life?
In my own life, probably leadership skills, especially with work. Obviously, Network Scouts are aged 18 to 25-year-olds, so we are either in higher education, apprenticeships or work. So leadership skills that you'll probably gain within Network, or if you are a Scout leader elsewhere, Cub or Beavers, that should hopefully transfer over to the real life and fingers crossed get you a good job.
What is the reason that you are still in scouting?
But the reason that I'm probably still at scouting is the roles that I've been given. District Scout Network Commissioner, so I'm in charge of the Stockport Network Scouts. So me putting their ideas forward and sort of getting it sorted. So it's nice to see smiling faces at the end of it and all the positive feedback that I get back from that, as well as a Scout leader.
What has been the most memorable moment for you in scouting so far?
Most memorable moment is probably winter camps that I do with my scout group, First Cheadle-Heath. We usually have a huge programme planned out, including sort of sedan chairs. We sort of do quizzes on our feet and get running around. At the end of it, I've probably lost probably a lot of weight.
Sing us part of your favourite scouting song.
Went the little green frog one day. Went the little green frog one day. Went the little green frog one day. How's it go? I forgot the rest. Frogs go. That's probably not the whole thing. You'll have to just edit that bit out.
Do you have doggy biscuits?
No, I don't have any doggy biscuits. You've got the wrong guy.
If you had to explain Network Scouts in 3 words, what would they be?
Future-proof. Different. Future-proof, different. Future-proof, different. I can't leave a third one. How's the third one? Future-proof, different. Future-proof, different. Future-proof, different. Future-proof, different, and fun.
So what's your favourite location you've travelled with Scouts so far?
So one scout camp that we use a lot is Leonard Scout Camp. Thumbs up to Leonard Scout Camp. They sort of host most of our camps, whether it be winter camp or summer camp. Other campsites are available.
Have you ever been in an emergency situation?
I have once. I've had a scout cut the tip of his finger off. I think that's as bad as it's going to get, hopefully, for me.
What 3 items would you take with you on a deserted island?
My mobile phone I can't live without, even if there's no service, I just need it in my pocket. I would take a canoe, because then maybe I could try and, you know, save myself. And finally, I'd probably say an Argos catalogue, because I do like to read them and I do like to circle what I want for Christmas.
What is your favourite Scout game?
My favourite Scout game is a very boring game, also known as Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, where we have 4 Scouts as Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and it's a quick fire game in which all the Scouts have to get themselves to Matthew. Anything that goes wrong, you have to go back to the start. It's very confusing.
How long have you been in the Scouting movement?
So I started Scouts when I was a Beaver Scout, so geesh, that is, what do Beavers start at? 4? No, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 15 years. So I've been in the Scouting movement since Beavers, which is probably 15 years ago. I'm only 21.
Would you rather camp in the desert during a heat wave or in the rainforest during a tropical storm? Why?
I'd probably want to camp in a heat wave. We're not really used to it here in the UK, so it'd be nice and it'd be like a little holiday for me. What I want to know is, why don't we have a dog? Oh, fab. Oh, it's recording.